So, the past while, I've been trying to boot a Linux Cinnamon ISO onto my computer so I can download it to my hard drive. Let's set that down so you don't see my password. And I'm going to gonna try booting it again. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to do a DD file. Right now I'm doing an ISO file. Also, hey guys, ProtoBenji here. Also, I need to do it like this, not the other way around, because this is not gonna be a short form video. This is gonna be a long form. But also, I'm not gonna show you guys my Windows password. Guys and girls and gals and gents and I don't know things. Yeah, that's probably controversial to say. Oh well. I'm getting in. Windows. And my computer's tweaking out because I've been rebooting it so many times. You know, I'm not even gonna try booting it again. I'm gonna, yes. And I'm gonna go to that, yep. So select, Cinnamon, open, I do not care. All right, no persistence. Actually, let's do 11 gigabytes. No, none. No persistence. I should be using this one. Yes. GPT. Yeah. Check it for bad blocks. Pass. Settings. Close. Alright, start. DD image. I do not care. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, this will take a bit. This will take a long bit, so I'm going to cancel it. Yep. Okay. Close. Nope. Now start. DD, yes. Okay. Writing image. Oh yeah. Yippee. Now we wait. And we wait. Also, all that background noise, my brother playing with his soccer ball upstairs. Yes, I am downstairs at the moment. The king and his land. I'm just bored. I'm waiting. You know, you guys know what waiting feels like. I'm sure guys and gals and gents and others. I don't know. But yeah, this is half of my life. Waiting for files to download and upload and transfer. Oh, it's so much worse on older computers. Like that darn thing, that thing is so slow. It is like 20 years old at least. Its processor has one core and it only goes at 2.4 gigahertz. it's either gigahertz or megahertz. I can't remember, but it is so slow. I showed everyone, all of you. I have another video about Doom Eternal on that PC, Windows XP. It's slow. It's bad, but it's still fun. Now, let us check if the file's okay. Yeah, seems like it. That means I can go into my BIOS now. Also, this is my new computer, not the old laptop. I've been having slight problems with that. But, I'll find a workaround. And I've ruled that VRChat will probably not be playable, so I'll try to do Minecraft. Especially if I'm not going to be able to either upgrade the RAM or swap to Linux Mint XFCE. I could always do Cinnamon, but it takes up more of the RAM, which there's only 4 gigabytes of RAM on that darn thing. So I'd way rather just, never mind. I would way rather it just work on XFCE so I can play Minecraft. This will, for one, be useful to me because then I can play Minecraft at my dad's house. Also, it'll be good content, I hope. Also, can you guys please like and subscribe? It would be very helpful to my channel. Or at least watch the video, I guess. Probably should have said that at the start. I don't know. Should I use clickbait? I really don't like using clickbait. Well, gosh darn it. I always put in the I have an administrator password on my PC, so it's extra protected. And sometimes it's annoying having to put it in all the time. Failed to open. Gotta go back into the BIOS now. Oh, this is annoying. Every time it fails, it turns off my PC instead of sending me back to the BIOS. And I really wish it sent me back to the BIOS. Oh, and my dad's house, I tried to get the new router working. It's not working. Well, I dropped you guys. I wish I could get that router working, but oh well, it's not that big of a problem. Don't want you guys to be upside down. Yes, it's still recording. Good. But yeah, this has been slightly difficult. Yeah, there it is. BIOS. Restart now. Yes, I've already gotten all the files I want to keep from this computer onto another thumb drive. But the only files I wanted to keep were literally just some music. So, not too useful. I don't really need anything on this PC. I can just download it all back from the internet. It's all saved on the internet. I mean, my world on Java might not be, but I could care less. Well, I couldn't care less because all those worlds are essentially not. Like, I didn't do anything on them. Well. Time to put this in again. Alright, I didn't show you guys my password, and I still kept my phone on the computer. Yes, I'm using my phone. I have been the whole time. Every single video. And it sucks. I wish I had a camera with like an SD card. Literally a 16 gigabyte SD card. And like basically any camera would be so useful to me. I mean, hey, if any of y'all want to donate, I'd be happy to receive a gift and give you a shout out. Also, I owe my friend Lily a shout out. Well, she owes me now. Shout out to Lily from my school. Go Lily, I guess. Also, it didn't boot again. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video for now. I will see you guys in a quick sec. Okay, I'm rebooting again for the I don't know time. It's been too long. I don't like this. But if I can finally get Linux to boot so I can download it to my PC, I will love every moment of it. Really, this is all just for faster gaming and for fun, so I can learn Linux. Learning Linux is probably a very good skill because it teaches you some code and it teaches you how to actually do stuff. Advanced options. The UEFI firmware settings, I don't think matter, but let me check them. This is taking a long time, and it's kind of annoying. All right, put in my password again. See how many times I have to put this in. It's a lot, and it's annoying. Oh well. All right, start up. 1, prompt time, number of seconds to wait for activation key. 0, boot numlock state on. Boot menu. Yeah, flash right. What is a flash write protect? Yeah, launch video, OP run policy. If disabled, bit options, bit option number 1. If I try that. And then if I general partition 2, and then yes, Windows Boot Manager. So now this, turn this up to my memory frequency is right around that speed. Now put it up to like 3200 instead. Yeah, auto. Ugh. Yes, yes. Yep. Now advanced. 2 keyboards on. I do have 1 drive and a mouse. I guess it sees my thing as a keyboard. My microphone as a keyboard. That's sugar. USB hardware delays and timeouts. Power. Yes. Yes. Security, I already have that set. Main. Yeah, system date. That's right. Okay. Memory slot 2. I wish I had more RAM. Memory frequency 266. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Exit. Save changes and reset. Now, if I boot up, every time I turn on the PC, it should boot up from that thumb drive. Then, whenever I download it to my, SSD, I can boot up from the BIOS again. So then my PC boots up from Windows. No. So that my PC boots up from the SSD instead of the thumb drive only. Let's hope this works, because if not, I feel like I might have broken everything. Please work. Not found. Okay. Something has gone seriously wrong. This is a problem. Okay. This is a big problem. If I can't do this, I don't even know what type of hard drive this takes. Let's look. Okay. CPU, GPU, RAM. Where's the hard drive? I don't see one. I know it's not gonna be. Is that really it? I think the hard drive is right there. That might actually be it. 1 second. All right. I'm gonna end off the video here. Wait. Can't tell if this is right or not. I'm gonna end off the video here because it's difficult doing this, and probably gonna make some shorts about this PC, and it's Linux, but like and subscribe. See ya.